Hi, everyone. My name is Andres Ruiz, and I want to thank you for opting into my free video to give you 5 tips on how to lose weight. I don't know if you guys knew this, but over 70% of the people in the United States are either overweight or obese. That's a huge number. And I can definitely relate to these people because I myself used to be overweight and I wasn't happy with my life. I wasn't pursuing any goals and dreams. I didn't feel confident at all. And can any of you relate to this? Have you ever felt because of your weight, you weren't confident or you weren't pursuing some endeavors in your life that you wanted to pursue? So with these 5 tips, if you follow these 5 tips, I guarantee you that you'll start losing weight immediately within the first week. Okay. So let me just tell you a little bit about myself. And these are some pictures of me before and after. And this is me right here. I was weighing 260 pounds. And I mean, you can even see the look on my face. I look pretty sad, a little bit constipated too. That's just a joke. But I wasn't happy with my life. I mean, I was eating a lot of fast foods. I was eating a lot of unhealthy foods that had no nutrition, and candies, ice cream, whatever you could think of, I was eating it. And I was also, drinking a lot of beer, which kept me overweight as well. And I wasn't happy with my body. I wasn't confident, and I wasn't pursuing goals and dreams because of the way I felt about my body. I mean, have you ever felt this way? Have you ever felt unconfident because of your body, or have you ever felt depressed? I mean, I was in a state of depression at one point because I just, like I said, I wasn't happy with my body. And I mean, if you can relate to this, I'm really hoping that these 5 tips will get you to your goals of where you want to be with your body. All right. And right here, this is me right now. I weigh 185 pounds, and I've never been happier. I'm pursuing goals and dreams in my life that I never thought I would pursue. I'm a life coach right now, and I'm doing public speaking. And the reason why I did it, and you have to have a why. The reason why I did it was because of my kids. I found out I was going to have a baby, and I knew that I had to take care of myself, because if I wasn't taking care of myself, then who was going to take care of my son? And now, I mean, I get to play with him and run around, and I have the energy to do that. And it feels great to be able to be around your kid and play with him and do whatever he wants. And also, like I said, if you have something or someone you want to do it for them. If you're not doing it for yourself, at least do it for somebody. If you have kids, do it for them. And if you want to do it so you can feel better about your body, or you want to feel more confident, do it because of that. You have to have a why. If you have a why, then the how will come. You'll definitely find out how to do it. Okay. And I'm going to teach you a couple of tips here that will get you to that place. Okay. All right. So tip number 1 is no fad diets. Now, a fad diet is, for example, the cabbage soup diet, or also like the Atkins diet. I mean, the Atkins diet, you do lose weight, but it's very unhealthy to be eating meats all the time. And for example, cabbage soup diet, some people take that because they want to lose weight for an event, a wedding, or a special occasion, and then they lose the 10 pounds. And then after they're done with the occasion, they start binge eating, and then they regain the weight. And sometimes they gain more weight than what they used to weigh. Okay. So fad diets I would definitely not recommend those, because I used to do those and I would lose the weight, but then I would be pretty much starving myself, and then eventually just give in and start eating foods again. And I just gained the weight right back. Okay. So fad diets, I definitely would not recommend them. They're unhealthy, and all you're losing really is water weight. You're not really losing any fat. Okay. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is drink more water. Right now in the population, over 70% of people are dehydrated during the day, and it's causing a lot of fatigue. And it's because people are not drinking enough water, and water actually releases a lot of toxins. So for example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking about 100 ounces of water, half your body weight. But if you're a very active person, then you should be drinking more than 100 ounces of water. And water, what it does is just releasing all the toxins. And if you give up, for example, if you're drinking juices or milk, or let's just say you're drinking a lot of soda or anything like that, give that up and start drinking nothing but water. I guarantee you, if you just follow this 1 tip, you'll start seeing instant results. And another recommendation I have is in the mornings, right? As soon as you wake up, drink 3 cups of water. Don't eat anything. Just drink 3 cups of water, and then you'll be flushing all the toxins that you had eaten the day before. And another tip is 15 minutes before you eat something, drink water. And then 15 minutes after you drink some water too. That way it'll make it easier to digest all your foods. Okay, so drink water. That's very important. Tip number 3 is your plate. Whatever you're putting on your plate is very important. For example, we're supposed to be putting about 30% of protein in our plates. 30% of protein, I would say, for example, meats like chicken, fish, those are the best. You can also put meat in there, but just 30% of your plate. I used to make it 100% of my plate, and that wasn't working out for me. So 30% of your plate should be meats, okay? And then 40% should be carbs. And let's talk about good carbs. Let's not use macaroni and cheese or something that's food that is processed. Let's eat vegetables. For example, like zucchini, some carrots, a big salad, but make it 40% of your plate because these foods are water-based. So since they're water-based, it makes it easier to digest it, okay? So, and then another thing is 30% of your plate should be fats, but healthy fats. And I'm talking about like avocados, almonds, olive oil. You can put the olive oil on top of your salad, or you can, maybe your protein, your meat, you can marinate it with something like a vinaigrette or something like that. But there's good fats out there. So if you make this plate like this, it'll definitely help you. And another thing is their plates, buy smaller plates. This really does help. Sounds a little bit silly, but it really helps because if you have a big plate, you stack that plate up. Well, you don't stack it, but you fill it up with all these foods, and you end up getting seconds sometimes, and you eat a lot. You eat more than what you're supposed to, and you have to portion it out. If you eat small plates, you get small plates, it has something to do with the mind. I mean, it makes you think that you're getting all your portions in and you're not eating as much. I mean, if you get a second plate, that's fine. It's like you ate a whole plate. But this will really help you if you just start buying smaller plates, okay? And the 4th tip is, and this one I really like, it's, is this good for me? When I used to eat something, when I went on this diet, I decided to ask myself, every time I was about to eat something, I would ask myself, is this good for me? And when the answer was no, I would just put it away and get something that was actually good for me. So if you're ever at the grocery store and you're about to buy some Oreos, just ask yourself, is this good for me? And if the answer is no, put it away. And instead of wasting those $4 on the Oreos, go buy $4 worth of apples or $4 worth of bananas. And now I don't know if you knew this, but if you eat one Oreo cookie, in order for you to pretty much get rid of that cookie, you would have to do 5 minutes of an intense workout in order for you to be able to burn off that Oreo cookie, like a 5-minute insanity workout. And we know that we don't eat just one cookie because I used to eat about 8-10 cookies in one sitting. And think about it. If you ate 8 cookies, that's 40 minutes of insanity workout in order for you to burn off those 8 cookies. And I'm pretty sure that after you eat 8 cookies, you really don't want to do an insanity workout. Okay, so every time like I said, ask yourself, is this good for me? If the answer is no, put it away and grab something that is actually good for you, okay? This tip, honestly, really, really helped me lose a lot of weight because sometimes we're not conscious of what we're eating. We see foods and we just start grabbing everything inside and eating everything inside. We don't stop and ask ourselves, is this good for me? No, we just grab the potato chips. We just grab, burger, pizza. We just instantly grab it. We don't even think about it. But when you're conscious of it, you'll actually be telling yourself, okay, well, this is not good for me. Just put it away, okay? This tip is going to be very helpful. I guarantee it if you really apply it. Tip number 5 is your environment. Your environment has a big influence on you and what you eat, okay? So, for example, these 2 guys right here, they're working out. If you want to start working out, get a workout buddy, somebody that actually wants to work out, and take them out and don't not take them out, but go out with them and just go work out. Get a workout buddy, somebody that's actually dedicated to working out. Right here, I mean, sometimes we have the people that will influence us to eat bad foods. And you see this lady over here saying potato chips, root beer, and cupcakes are an unhealthy lunch. It's vegetarian. It's not exactly vegetarian, but these foods have no nutrition whatsoever. And they have a lot of carbs, and they will definitely make you gain a lot of weight. And after you eat some potato chips, I mean, have you noticed that you're still hungry? Because it has no nutrition, okay? So environment is very important on who you hang out with. And I'm not telling you for you not to stop hanging out with people, but just be conscious of what they're eating and then what you're eating, okay? Or you can just tell those people that are eating those bad foods, tell them, hey, why don't we go eat something healthy today? Or why don't we go out for a run? Try to motivate them so then that way you can help them as well to lose weight, okay? So your environment will have a big influence on your results with your weight. So be cautious and be careful of who you're hanging out with and what you're consuming when you're around those people. Okay. All right. So I hope these 5 tips help you the way that they've helped me. And if you have any questions, if you want to get a hold of me, you can always go to my website. It's called lifecoachvida.wixsite.com/happy for life. And you can also email me at lifecoachvida@gmail.com. I also have a YouTube channel that you can check out that I have some videos that can help you on some tips, whether it's for your health or your mind, for your mind or your body. And it's called Life Coach Vida. And you can always, send me an email. And if you ever want to have like a free life coaching session to see if maybe coaching is for you, we can have a free breakthrough session, and we can discuss, what kind of goals in life you have. And if you want to go ahead and improve your mind and body, and we can definitely discuss that. And we can always do it through Skype, Facebook, or by phone. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know, send me an email. And I thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me, to give you 5 tips on how to lose weight. And I'll be coming out with more videos. So be on the lookout. And I hope you all have a wonderful and healthy life. Thank you very much.